Hey everyone, and welcome to this brand new episode of the Crypto Intel. My name is Mark, and in this episode, we're checking out the TLM. A lot of you guys are asking me to talk about this, so finally I will. And by the way, if you're holding on to the TLM crypto asset, be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. That way you never ever miss out when I do any update videos on its price predictions, analysis, or even price simulations. I love doing price simulations, and I see that you guys are more and more asking me about how the hell am I using FlipChain to make such huge gains in little amount of time. Well, I'll definitely integrate FlipChain into a lot of my videos, and I see that some of my followers are actually pretty damn successful on FlipChain. We got followers here, and you can see that Ahmad already did 9.4. He's getting the drift. 70% for Joy. That's amazing. I don't know what is this weird bug. So 5 flips for Joy. Let's see what the hell is Joy doing. Oh my god, she compounded here with 2 flips on T-Fuel and then with the H bar. All right, good job, Joy. I think she's actually one of our Patreon supporters also, but I'm not sure it's her. Because there's maybe multiple Joys here. But anyways, so thank you so much for following me already. 34 followers on FlipChain. I appreciate that. You have the link down below if you also want to follow me there. And you can also see my public flip chains right here. You can see what I'm trading here, guys. And remember, the reds here in this column, they're not gains or losses, okay? The gains or losses are here. They are my compounds. So here I did simulations in my previous videos, as you can see, of how you can gain all of this with compounds. And these are my real ones where it doesn't say demo or simulation, whatever. These are my real flip chains. So you can see with this flip chain right here with the rune, I went crazy, flipped it like crazy, just did a small loss right here of 0.8% because it was falling. I just wanted to pull myself out of there before I lost too much. I waited for the price to fall just a bit more, and then I made a purchase and made myself 3.3%. And from that moment, I just waited the whole evening. And finally, I got myself 12% gains. So finally, 38% in 3 days in controlled gains. This is awesome. So guys, about the TLM, I'm gonna do a flip chain simulation of the TLM also for you guys, so that you see the amount of gains that you can do even on such a weird market. So look, basically what's going to happen, it's pretty much the same thing that happened right here, okay? So we will simulate this situation. So it will probably go until approximately 40% of its worth during the pump. So we're talking about like 22 cents. So let's simulate that right now. Let's say that I'm holding on to the, let's say I already have some TLM tokens, which is I think Thallium. Is that what it's called? Thallium in Alien Worlds? That's the game's utility token. One second. So TLM Alien Worlds. Is it Thallium? Oh my god, help. Or is it Trillium? Oh, there it is. Trillium. Yeah, okay. So Trillium, that's the actual crypto asset that you're trading here. So basically, it might drop just like this one. Look, when it is going super, bullish like this, like crazy in a matter of days, you definitely have a lot of chances of falling, okay? And we have a lot of indicators telling us that. Look at this. Indicator number 1, it's the 3 days, mega days of purchase cycles. So we had right here in 2.26 billion tokens being purchased. 1.74 billion tokens, 1.84 billion tokens. Just in the past 24 hours, we have ourselves a whole Airbus 380 price. So one Airbus 380, the largest airline, is at $445 million. That's the cost. So you had like a whole friggin' airliner being traded here. That's intense. It's really intense. So what's gonna happen here, guys, is there's gonna be equilibrium because all of these people are gonna bail out. Okay, so they're gonna bail for the next like couple of days, like maybe 3 or 4 days. So imagine it will stop the bailout approximately here, like at 20 cents. So let me go in and create this simulation. I'm gonna go into my, what the hell am I doing? Dashboard. All right. And then in my demo, new FlipChain. I'm gonna switch over to the demo workspace. It's gonna be in Binance, USDT, and then it's gonna be the TLM, and it's gonna be the TLM simulation 26th, and it's bearish. So this is just a simulation, guys. Okay, so let me open this crypto card and add a new flip to the chain. Okay, so let's say I'm out. I'm out of the market because I want the price to drop. So I'm out. It tells me the current price. You can change it, obviously. Let's say I'm out. Or let me change it. Let's say I was out like at somewhere here at the top at like 3478. Okay, so I'm going to change this to 3478. There you go. So it tells me that I already won 9.37%. Okay, this is important to understand because the price drops, right? So you get it on a discount. So I would wait for it to drop even further to approximately 21 cent, you know, approximately. Because why am I some of you guys are like, why, Mark? Why? Tell us why. Why do you decide it's gonna be 21 and not 10 or 42? Well, you see here, because it's in a downslope right here, it dropped to approximately like 40% of its previous low level. So that's pretty much, how traders like me think, because I trade since 4 years and we have, similar mentalities. And basically what I see here is that it might, guys, I'm not saying it will, I'm saying it might. So I'm not a financial advisor. You better do your own research, guys. And by the way, if you have any specific questions, one-on-one about crypto assets that you're holding right now, like urgent stuff, let me know on Patreon. You can write an instant message there, and you can subscribe to our Patreon here on Crypto Intel. That way we will have you as a supporter, and I would definitely appreciate that. And I remember all of my supporters. I think Cleopatra is the latest one. Thank you, Cleopatra. I appreciate that. So yeah, basically here, as it would drop to 19 cents, let's try and see what the hell would happen if I would get in on a buy position. So at 19 cents. There you go. So I'm going to add this position. So I would win 83%, guys. 83%. That's insane. It's insane. That's a huge win. A huge win if you get it at that price. So, the more you wait, the more you lose. That's the thing. So look, let's say I already bailed at 34. You see, like, this is my win right now. So the next move, if I wait, if I'm patient enough, it would take like approximately 4 days until the next buy. Like, look, you see here, if you let it drop at the top and you wait for 6 days here approximately. So if you wait for 6 days, you get yourself a nice little discount. So that's really important to understand. Very important. So imagine that you pick it up at the bounce right here at like 19. So let's say we pick it up at the bounce and let it bounce to approximately 32. Because it might. No, it might bounce to 32, or it might even try to bounce itself back to 35. So I would repurchase it. Sorry, I would resell it at a high, because you always, when you flip, you have to buy low, sell high. Sell high, buy low. That is very important. That's how you make profit. So here I would add a sell order for approximately 25 or 26. Let's say 26 cents. So there you go. Keep in mind that you have to make the actual orders on Binance. You just punch them in to FlipChain so that you see exactly what is your compound and what is your live price difference from your past position. So as you can see, boom, 119. Okay, 119. Wow. I want to do this. This is definitely a nice gain right here. So imagine you're playing around with like $1,000. Well, then you'd end up with $2,400 approximately. 2,400. So that's crazy. That's definitely crazy. Amazing wins. Um, really a lot of you to gain here. So yeah, I mean, you know, this is a very bearish outlook. Like it might be even more, more or less actually bearish than that. It's difficult to predict, but like, you know, check out your risk tolerance. Like if you think it's gonna drop to like 25, then punch into FlipChain 25. But I'm doing this simulation because of this here. You see, this is a great wall. There's a lot of weight right here. And, you know, this is gonna fall. Like that's pretty much why I think that it's gonna fall like crazy. And then it's gonna bump. It's gonna bounce for sure. So, basically, guys, like this is what I think about the TLM. This is my pricing prediction. It's rather bearish, but it's okay. Like to each its own. This is my opinion. Let me know what you think about my opinion. Also, if you have a look at it for the past few weeks on the weekly candlestick view, you'll see here that the past 4 weeks have been extremely bullish, whilst the past like the 4 weeks before that have been bearish. So you see there's a cycle. So I see this cycle continuing itself, promulgating itself. So 3 more red candlesticks for you guys, unfortunately. But still, if you're holding on to it, you can make tons of money just by selling it off and flipping it like crazy. So let me know if you have any questions about this crypto asset, guys. All right, see you all in the next episode. Cheers.